Okay. Oop. Let's not fall down. Okay. Hang on a minute. Something over there, isn't there? There's probably a back door there.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
Let's look for this.
This stone and this door remind me of the place where the Tiana Hakkadactus went into hiding.
You're right. We'll probably have to use a seed here as well.
But we don't know which.
Now, before we do any of that, I want to see what these assholes are up to.
If this savage spoke the truth, we'll be rich soon. I don't like the thought of staying here too long, though, in case our corpse's cousins turn up. But we need to find a way to force this bloody root door.
Well, isn't it lucky we're here to deliver justice?
Hey, what are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast.
Let's try to find out more. We've got the intuition. I think this is the right hat.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility. And we don't want any trouble. We also are explorers.
Oh, really?
We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you better leave.
Let's be charismatic.
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but you are taking a big risk by staying around here. When the Islanders clan notice his disappearance, they will come for him. You can imagine what will happen then.
Yeah, you're not wrong. With the time it will take to craft enough explosives, we may end up with a whole tribe after
Exactly.
us. Never mind, guys. We're leaving. Fast!
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge.
Haha. Well, without even bloodshed, that is beautiful. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this poor soul. Seed of the door. Door of knowledge. Nice. Okay. Well. Let me just go down here just for the sake of it. So I'm pretty sure whilst exploring, because those of you who don't have the charisma or just simply don't have the coin on you, I'm pretty sure this will get you in as well. So, because I'm pretty sure that's probably another entrance. So, but since we have the seed, actually, we can just need. If you have to come out there, we can use it, can't we?
There. Place the seed on the stone.
Let's do it. Cowis. Okay. The hell? That's a long way down. Alright, that's probably an observation point of some kind. Let's turn the light off for now. Ah!
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Well, I suppose every clan has their own initiation and ritual types. This is theirs.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest. Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
No kidding. Here we go.
Esku halen, esku valg med agengu selerge mantadabem, avenundanum.
Mach, es boglen daigan ni dau. A yigi dames etier komalei.
Kair to, Morian, ages radai de radi dauem tairger began.
Kau den nes greta komolei. Nas oltargotu, vregtetet mad advad. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholeg.
Translation, please? Sierra, please? Yes? No? Okay. I hope it's still open. You know what? I think we'll take the other way because I'd rather not get into trouble for it. Just to be on the safe side. Well, hope that's giving you some extra knowledge, Afra. Let me guess, you're probably going to want to watch this bond at some point.
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences. But there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Dunkus said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Sure.
I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Okay. Well, we haven't lost any respect from Siora, which is fantastic. Mind you, I think because you're discreet, I think that kind of helped. So that was excellent. I think if we had not been so discreet, we probably would have lost a fair amount of reputation with her. So, and we gained some as well with Daphra. I would assume after these quests will probably be nice, if not friendly, with her. So that'd be quite good. Okay, good. We don't mean to be disrespectful, Dunkus, but we would love to attend the ritual, please.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
To an extent, yes.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice.
Oh, wow.
You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet.
Of course.
No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
It would be an honor.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
Oh, we're speaking to Bill before. Okay. You two ready?
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Okay. I'm assuming these are the elders? Ancients, yeah?
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been.
I can agree
You
with that.
should be proud and happy about it.
We are.
It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
Awesome. Dunkus? Oh, we need to speak with you one last time, do we? Okay.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinal Manawi were abducted.
Wow.
You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
If
I
they do,
believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
if they do, we'll help you. Don't worry. We'll defend you if necessary. Don't worry, Dunkus. We got your back.
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Meneda, Meneda,
So, looks like it's done. Congratulations,
You
you
are
won.
an Onolmanawi now, Yohan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
I can appreciate that.
It seems like you are right, Dunkas.
We are under attack.
Oh god. Hang on, hold on. 2 arms! 2 arms! What the hell? Oh! Oh crap.
They won't touch you. Desade, we have to protect them.
You can count on me.
Hang on. Ho ho ho! Wait, where's the others? Oh. Ha!
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkas. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili.
Oh,
I was his student for a
right.
long time before I realized this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
True.
Thank
yeah.
you, Dunkas. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Brinley! Whoa, just like that. Well, I knew it. I knew with the amount of reputation, like I knew probably at least 3, if not 2, 3, or 4. I knew you'd get at least nice and not friendly. So I believe that gets I think Afra is science. Okay, so we automatically +1 science. So technically +2 science. Okay, interesting. So still Petrus and Ciora. Okay. Right. So, got all that done, don't we? Okay. Well, you might as well inform Constantine about the ruins and then on about Enomil Fleckdomen. Now, who do I take for this one? That's the next question. Definitely taking Siora. Pretty sure. Wow, that's interesting. I'm not even sure who to take. Although I probably have all of them there, but you know what? Let's travel there first. But I think I might bring Kurt with us for a change. Siora and Kurt. No offense, Afra, but you've not really got too much to do with this next one. Although I get the feeling you're all going to be there anyway, but we'll definitely take Kurt with us. Just something a bit different. So we've got Siora. Yep, everyone's here. Vasco, Petrus. There we go. Okay, nice. Hey, Constantine. How you been? Sorry I've been around lately. We've been busy.
Cousin! You have returned! How did things go?
You don't look well. What's happened?
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad in any case. I must have eaten something that's having trouble going through me.
It seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long. Who prepares your meals? Are they safe?
No one is poisoning me, fair cousin. We are far from court and their customs. It's nothing. Take my word for it. Now then, what do you have to tell me?
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my fair cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
Okay. Do we... I think we'd already asked him about that anyway. The ruins. Let's go through the ruins first.
We had a talk with Lady Morange, and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The Congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father has kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since
Exactly.
we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You are thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
Yes, actually. But, by the way, Constantine, I seriously suggest you get checked up by a doctor just to be on the safe side, but that's just me. Yeah, oh yeah, about a remedy.
I wanted to inform you of our progress in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised me, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him Enon Mil Frictimen, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it take shape with my own eyes during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Princess, could you shed some light on this being? Is it possible to meet him?
All the Doneigada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tir Fredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. Surely heal your sickness. But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. Though it is not my place to judge, you need to earn the trust of Glendan, the elder of the council. Ask him for his help. He lives in the village of Dorchad Genedu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our most sacred lands.
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services you have provided for us. And thank you, fair cousin, for everything.
Right. Okay. Right. This is secret. Troll Travel's Grave. I still actually haven't, to be perfectly frank, I haven't actually had time to go and look for the Traveler's Grave. I've kind of meant to, but just haven't had the time to do so actually, so go and talk to the Admiral. Do we take... Ooh, that's an interesting one. Well, no offense, Sarah, but no, you're not really needed. You're not you're not really needed for this one. Blah. Vasco and Kurt. Let's have Kurt around with us for a while. And of course, Vasco, since he is the Norths. Oh, yep. Sometimes I'm not watching what I'm doing, I just walk straight into the nearest post. Fantastic.
Come closer, good people. The cure and you'll find all you need in
Admiral?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
About the first colonists.
I've explored many ruins on this island. Ruins that, after careful scrutiny, were built by the congregation. In one of them, we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions. Questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service.
Oh?
Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. The bishop that accompanies you on occasion could without a doubt tell you more.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about it.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
Not at the moment.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Right, we'll fast travel to Teleme, or San Mateus. Bronze and Noughts have, yeah, well, I think we'll just travel there. Because in question Petrus at the embassy, at our embassy anyway, so... Actually, let's just put him in the team. Petrus, let's have a chat.
My dear child, what can I do for you?
Did we already ask this him? I'll ask him anyway.
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No, but I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Teleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic, but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
Yeah, the Noughts and everything?
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found in those ruins. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering questions on the subject.
The Noughts are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans. I suppose that she wants something in exchange.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at San Mateus met with some problems, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Teleme, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Noughts. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands, and of course seek out the Bishop Domitius.
Right, so the Ordo Luminous is probably involved.
I will see you later,
wonderful.
Father.
Take care, my child.
Okay, God. Our question first. Actually, it all depends. Who's closest? I know it sounds a bit obvious, but seriously, who is first? Closest. What do I mean? Who's first? Ando. Question to be just. Well, that suddenly changed from fully Red Sun instead of mercenaries in Red Sun. If it was always Red Suns, then there must have been a glitch in the game back then. Because I definitely saw the arms of the coin, the flag of the coin guy up there, but anyway. Vicious, a word.
I believe you have a few problems with the Noughts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my daughter. And of course the pagan Noughts would be among them. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Nort suffering from the blood plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day.
Oh, great.
I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
What a nest of absurdities.
What other reaction would you expect from those responsible for the curse that afflicts us?
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Sure.
Anything else?
Not right now. I'll agree on one thing. It's very strange that Norts haven't been affected. There again, for reasons unknown, sometimes there are just certain types of people that aren't affected by things. Even though they have no natural defense, they just don't get affected for some reason. The really weird things in life. Right, let's have a chat to Fernando.
Come closer.
Hope I'm going the right way. Yep. Good. Ah, Fernando.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
A couple of questions, if you don't mind.
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Thélème. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
Okay, so some sailors to find. Mind if you ask about the secrecy?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Norts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor, because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
No.
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Nort's secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
Yeah, just say all that right in ears. In listening distance. Oh, Fernando, just wonderful. Just intentionally trying to walk away, but oh well. Oh my God's sake. Okay, tell you what, we'll end this part here, and when we come back, we'll be investigating all the possible secrets or non-secrets of the Norts and sorting this mess out in in San Mateus. See you next time.